Welcome back, subscribers, to the next part of Let's Play Wizardry 8. So, I did some thinking about where I'm at, and I need to go to Trenton. I ended up going back and getting the idol, that stone idol that I left in the train place. I remembered that I needed that in order to get this special helm eventually. So I got to do that in Trenton.
With pleasure.
So that's where I'm heading.
Right then.
I'm on the Arnica Road right now, heading toward Trenton. And of course I got stopped by juggernauts.
Exterminate.
These things have a lot of hit points. It takes a while to get through them. Except for when you get instant kills like that.
Understood.
Let's see. Doesn't really matter. Let's try the vaporizer.
Right then.
Wow, my acid bomb for my bishop's very powerful. Picked her up some new spells. But yeah, the person that ended up getting kidnapped when I took that stone idol was different this time. The first time I did it, it was my female gadgeteer. And the next time I did it, it was my male bard. I always thought it was the females. Oh, I just backfired it. Now I gotta wait for the projectile to come all the way across the map and hit me. If you watch this mini-map, you'll see a little blue... Nope, it didn't do it. Usually there's a little blue square that'll come zooming towards your party. But anyway, my bard got kidnapped. And so I had to complete a mini quest for that guy. Croc in the swamp. It was a piece of cake. You had to kill a giant frog.
Right then.
Understood. Understood.
Another instant kill. Since my level's so much higher than these guys, the instant kills are a lot more likely to happen. Although that instant kill failed. They've got an acid bomb and a fire bomb on them.
Understood. Understood.
Oh, I forgot I could do dehydrate. Let's cast a high level dehydrate on that one.
Pleasure.
He is 70% water resistant though, so it's not going to be super effective.
It shall be so. Take this.
110 from the boiling blood. Another instant kill. Nice. Boom.
Much better. The negative energy is gone.
Okay, let's rest real quick.
Waiting. Understood. Yes?
Alright, keep heading to Trenton. Let me see if I can avoid those. I should be able to. I have camouflage and I'm running.
Potential danger here.
Yep. Okay, looks like a clear path right now, all the way to Trenton. So we're just gonna run. This is where if you have multiple high-level casters, it gets a lot easier to travel because you can just set multiple portals and just teleport all around. But I don't. I only have 2 potential casters. My bishop already has it, and then my ranger. Once he gets high enough, he'll be able to cast it. All 4 of the magic schools have that spell, set portal and return to portal. Okay.
Location, Trenton. Hostile presence, crocodile, rodents, life forms, multitude, varied races.
Turn up the sound a tiny bit here.
Trinities, possible connection to Mad Martin.
Okay. So we're at Trenton. I'm going to try to climb this rope all the way to the top. I put a little comment right here.
RFS 81 detects hostile being.
You can see this big tree right here. That's where I'm going to climb. All the way to the top.
RFS
Ooh.
81 combat
Big
mode.
encounter. Okay. Now I wonder if my earthquake potion can reach them. I don't think so, because all these are far out of range. I'll probably wait for him to get closer, and then I'm going to try it.
Right then.
Strobe light has a short range, I think, because it's a cone. Let me see. Yep. Because I want to show that in a little bit too. Let's see here. I want to save that because let's do a firebomb because I cast stamina all a lot because of my gadgeteers.
It shall be so.
Once they all come closer, then I'll use the
More beasts.
earthquake bomb. Boom. Although I don't really need to use it on these guys. Ranger with his eagle eye hitting things way down there. Okay, we'll use it just to see what happens.
It shall be so.
See, you don't even target anything because it hits everything.
Understood.
So those guys are still out of range. So it's probably going to end up being a waste, but
Understood.
that's okay. You'll see what it does.
Right then.
Yeah, see, it really didn't do too much because these were out of range. I think what I might do, there was one area where it would have been useful to have. I think I am going to reload. I don't want to waste it on these because they're too easy. There's the Rapix place where it'd be good to use,
Potential danger here.
and another place.
Enemies? Good.
Okay, where are
Die
they?
quickly.
Well, they're all within range. Oh, here they are. There's some of them over there.
Understood.
Right then.
Go ahead and firestorm them.
With pleasure.
It shall be
There we
so.
go. They're hiding behind those bushes back there. I shot the microwave ray right through the bush. Boom. That never gets old. When it kills one of them and then it explodes and damages all of them around.
Understood.
Right then.
I'm gonna use porta potty.
Right then.
Oh, and I picked up Eagle Whip, which is a good spell, but it hits in a cone, so it's not a good time to use that. Let's do an ice ball. We haven't done that for a while.
With pleasure.
There we go. Only 5 of them left.
Algelasta.
2 now. And 1. Oh yes. Long distance shot there. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. I'm still far from the rope area. Here we go. So I marked it. It's right here. Ah. Got more to kill first.
Understood.
Right then.
Let's see, where are they? Oh, there they are.
Right then.
Just firebomb them. It does a lot of damage.
With pleasure.
Make sure that my porta potty's in best. There we
Right
go.
then.
And we will do Rusting Arian. Freeze them all. This mass area of effect just wreaks havoc on these things. And these are so hard toward the beginning of the game. It's funny.
With pleasure.
Right then. Right then.
Should be good. I doubt many will survive this second round. There's 2 left. Yep,
Right.
they're dead.
Much better.
Okay, now where's this rope? There it is. You can see it right here. I put that rope there. Normally it's not there. This is going to take us all the way up to the tree, so I'm going to rest real quick. Then we bypass all the other navigation you have to do, which is great, getting around that.
Yes. Waiting. Understood.
Okay, got our spells. So now we're straight in the Ratkin tree. Okay.
I sense movement.
And we have some
Practice mode.
Ratkins waiting for us. Let's see. Let's just, well, how many hit points do they have? 157, yeah, that's quite a bit. Let's do an acid bomb.
With pleasure.
That'll hit a bunch of those. Porta potty.
Right then.
Resting aria to paralyze. And strobe light would be good, but these are behind this railing, so it can't hit them. So I'm just going to stick with my microwave for now.
Understood.
And then we'll have the ranger cast something too. Let's have him cast the noxious fumes. Right there. This should really soften them up here. Oh, only one was within vision to be affected by that arresting aria. Even though you can see him up to the side there. Couldn't hit him. They all took the massive damage there. So now we'll do a firestorm on him also. As long as it doesn't backfire.
With pleasure.
Right then.
And yeah, we'll just do rousing
It
drums.
shall be so.
Gotcha.
Repeat last action. Repeat last action. These two standing in front here are bottlenecking the rest from coming through. Up there they come. Come on in and get destroyed.
Exterminate.
Oh, I backfired. Firestorm. Oh well. I can survive it. That's the danger of trying to cast a yellow color.
With pleasure.
So try again. Okay, use the porta potty right here.
Right then.
This time I am going to try the strobe light because now I can hit several there.
Understood.
Gotcha. It shall be so. Exterminate.
So 1 was afraid, 2 are unaffected, and 1 took 39 damage from it. They've got a lot of statuses on them. That one's got 4. He's fleeing. Did he die? No, he's still over there. How many hit points does he have? Oh, 142. He's got a lot. I was going to say he might die running away, but not with that many hit points.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Gotcha. It shall be so. Exterminate.
Ni segundas.
My inner balance.
This guy's unconscious and paralyzed.
Much better.
The negative energy is gone.
He's running away way over there. Oh, instant kill. Nice. Ooh, an Ankh. Ankh of Dexterity. Cool.
Right then.
Understood. Understood.
She doesn't really need to do anything, but I'll just do a Noxious Fumes. Level 7
With
right
pleasure.
there.
It shall be so.
Imbalanced Dulcimer of Mending.
Algelasta.
Exterminate.
There's 5 other goons somewhere. They must be like on a bridge below or something. I can't reach them.
Blocked.
Come and get it. This guy's coming back. He's down to 103 hit points. He had 140 something when he ran away. Acid bomb and fire bombs whittling him away.
Understood. With pleasure.
Right then.
Destroy.
Algelasta.
He came back, got hit, and knocked unconscious. Just in time for him to die. Good job, buddy. 22,000 experience. Oh, 2 bags.
What is your will? It shall be so.
Yes.
Okay. So I need to get to bow, the 5th bow. We
got company.
I think I can get back this direction to get there. Yeah. These guys are in the way.
Master creature detected here.
I believe this is the direction I need to go. Yeah, I need to put the stone idol.
Who sends you? You have traveled the path of his exiled past. Now we come to your present. If you be Martin's messenger, tell me, what message has he prepared for you?
Is it knowledge?
Many seek to be the messengers of...
Wasn't it?
If you be Martin's messenger, tell me...
Eternal something rests the soul. Oh, I'm not sure what word I'm missing there.
If you be...
I'm gonna have to look real quick. Is it eternal trust? I feel like it's eternal trust something the soul. Oh, eternal trust survives the soul. Well, I was somewhat in the ballpark. Eternal trust survives the soul.
Survive it does. The trust given to us by Martin that one day his messengers would return to collect the Helm of Serenity. You are those messengers. That for 10 generations the key which guards the helm has passed. Upon the next bough you will find the entrance readied. His helm is yours. You are now...
Okay, that's what we needed, the key of serenity. Now, interestingly enough, you can actually kill this guy,
Goodbye.
and there's no
Goodbye.
bad effects.
I do not wish to take...
Let me see what I get when I kill him. I don't think you get much, so it's probably not going to be worth it, but I'll go ahead and just show you. Let's do a microwave ray. You probably hear my dog in the background going crazy. Nah, not firebomb. There's a blast.
With pleasure.
And resting heart. There we go. Yeah, interestingly enough, these spearmen won't attack the guy. Oh, he died from the vaporizer. Yeah, those guys don't even get mad when you kill them. Spirit Staff, Amulet of Healing. Amulet of Rainbows? Wow. Prismic Ray. That's a pretty good item. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Thanks, Shaman. So shall we go get the Serenity Helm? Which is very important for later. X-ray expired.
Waiting.
Creatures.
Squeezed by those Trinities. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Make sure I'm going the right way. That's the wrong way. How did I end up there? I need to go right. Oh, I know why, because I got to climb down the ladder. That always confuses me. There's a ladder in one of these. Guess it's this one over here. No, you can go right here. Yeah, I just blew past it somehow. Wait a minute. Nope, there isn't. Where is the ladder? There it is. Yeah, that's confusing. But you gotta climb down this. There we go. And now we'll be going to the side. Let's see, is it this building? Where is it?
Creatures.
This is Don's house, isn't it? No, I guess not. Somewhere. Don't remember where. No, it's not this building.
I've sighted a creature.
RFS 81, practice mode.
It shall be so.
With pleasure. Understood.
Right then.
Yeah, somewhere there's a place where I have to use a key to get in a door and then dig down through the floor and drop down into a hidden room.
Right then.
I cast it up there. I can't even see what's there, but I hit one. That's funny.
Right then.
Destroy.
I haven't shot my Omni guns for a while with my Gadgeteers. One left. Okay, let me see where I'm at. South, okay. It's not here. Let me take a look at a map real quick. I think I missed something too. I need to go back. It's north. Okay, fifth bow. I think I missed a room over here for one thing. Let me look. Yeah, I did. Let's see what we got. Bracers of Defense. Mystic Spear. +5 armor class on the head. But she has the Brilliant Helm, which gives +20 intelligence. So I don't really want to equip that. Was that it? That's all that's in there? That's not that big of a deal. This room right here, I feel like I need to reach somehow. Maybe I don't do it from this building. Oh, here we go. So is this just regular arrows? Yeah. Well, I can sell these. Arrows aren't worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth the weight. Smelling salts, okay. Alright, well, that probably wasn't worth going back for, but that's okay. Now let me look real quick here at something. Okay, that's what I thought. I need to go up to the Ratkin tree. Yep. So let me go back there. Rest to get him out of my way. Ratkin tree, here we come. And then There's a building over here that I can drop down through. This is where I think the door was locked. Yep. Use our Serenity key.
Look over there.
This lot will be child's play.
So these thieves are just waiting in this locked room. That's kind of silly.
With pleasure.
Let's do a strobe light just to mess
Understood.
around with them.
Right then.
Gotcha. It shall be so.
All damage attacks. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Let me see if there's any items first. Just a regular leather helm, okay. Now, I think in here... There you go. That's how we get down there. You click on that twice. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even take damage. So now we're inside here, which we couldn't get into before. And there's their Helm of Serenity.
We were destined to find this helm, and I'm sure that sooner or later, we're destined to give it to Martin.
Okay. That's a major accomplishment. We needed that. I'm going to go ahead and have someone equip it now. They're going to be the steward for the item we get later. Who's it going to be? Has mental resistance. Give it to him. Okay. Now we just got to get our way out of here. Let's see, where am I? And we are out of here.
Something stirs.
Now we have what we need to go to the sea caves. Although I don't think I'm ready for that yet, because you have to have a very powerful party to beat Nessie. I'm not sure I'm strong enough. Level 17? Yeah, I should be strong enough. 16, 17, she's 15. Nessie the sea monster. So let's go visit Croc, sell our junk and get some more arrows and Medusa stones or whatever. And then we'll head to the sea caves, I guess. Well, the only thing is, I know Poser wanted me to do the sea caves. I don't think you're out there, are you, Poser? 714?
Spotted a creature. Yes?
And I don't want to go there without him because he wants to see it completed. Oh, these are Savant guys. This will be funny. They always say something silly.
Perhaps you have not heard. The Mook are now working for the Dark Savant.
It's a lie. The negative energy is unmistakable.
RS 81.
That's hilarious. Perhaps you have not heard the Mook are now working for the Dark Savant. Oh my gosh, that's just so hilarious. Yeah, sure, buddies. Okay, let's acid bomb these.
With pleasure.
Strobe light won't reach, so do
Understood.
microwave.
Understood.
Right then.
It shall be so.
That's definitely the most comedy in the game is these androids of the Dark Savant. And what your party members say when you catch them lying.
Understood. With pleasure.
Right then.
It shall be so.
Yeah, I don't see an answer from Poser, so we'll go there another time when I know he's on here. There's plenty of different places I can go. In fact, there's one area that's really cool. I'll probably head there now.
Understood. Understood.
Right then.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Destroy.
They're pretty fire resistant. Yeah, 90%. Didn't show any divine resistance there.
Right. Much better.
The negative energy is gone. With pleasure. Understood.
Right then.
It shall be so.
Exterminate.
Hey, Gabriel. What are the savants actually? The dark. Oh, those guys.
Let's go.
Those are robots that are working for the Dark Savant.
It shall be so.
They're drones, not controlled, but told what to do by the Dark Savant, who's the head bad guy in the game. So they're not their own, independent race because they're doing the bidding of the Dark
sense a
Savant.
creature.
Okay, looks like another encounter coming up here. I'm gonna just sit here for a second. What are they? ants.
RFS-81 practice mode.
Oh, those are super easy.
With pleasure. Understood. Understood.
Right then.
The vaporizer sometimes works on this queen ant, so I'm going to try it.
It shall be so.
No, the Dark Savant is not an expert at darkness. I'm not sure why it's called Dark Savant. But he, ever since Wizardry 6, he was introduced. And he's like an all-powerful genius. And if you beat the game or read the story about this, you'll find out why he is the way he is. But he's more like a cosmic lord of the universe. I had to go around the fallen tree there. Okay. Let's make our way to Crocs, and then we can explore the wildernesses. Yes, I think the term savant in real life usually means like someone who's like brilliant in a given area. I'm not sure if that's what it means for sure, but I always got the impression that's what it meant. Okay, let's sell some junk. Oh yeah, I gotta equip that Amulet of Rainbows. Oh, I forgot I had an Amulet of Healing too. Sheesh. Need to pay more attention to the equipment I get. Okay. Let's see what this is. Renewal, yep. Amulet of Healing. Who's going to be the lucky one to get that? Someone that takes a lot of damage. Let's give it to the Bard. Oh, there's Poser 714. Hey, I was gonna put off going to the sea caves, but now that you're here, we'll head that way. Okay, Amulet of Rainbows. This is a pretty good item. Someone that has good artifacts. This will be like a prismic ray. Let me see what his artifact skill is. 68. Yeah. Oh, no, wrong guy. 44. I don't think that's good enough to probably use it successfully. Really, it would belong with him. So let's switch things here. Oh, I already gave it to him. That's funny. Ankh of Healing. Okay. Ring of Protection, Ring of Protection. Ankh of Dexterity. Be good with her. Yeah, I'm missing a RPC, but that's okay. We could do it with 7. Now this gives an armor class of 2 and a little resistance, so that's pretty good. Who has a regular ring of protection? I don't think anybody does. Nope. 10 Eagle Eye and 50 Fire. That's pretty good. I don't want to unequip that. What was this again? Speed. I want that. I'll get rid of the Ring of Breezes. Although she doesn't need the armor class. Jade is never... Her armor class is too high, so I really don't need that. I'll just sell it, I guess. It's 5,500 gold. Okay, now let's buy real quick. If he has anything I need. He's not selling Medusa stones. What that means is his other items are too... He's generated too many of these crappy items. When that happens, what you have to do is buy a bunch of these and sell them back, like to consolidate them into higher counts. And then you'll start seeing his other items. Okay, so now we're going to rest for 24 hours, and then we should see the Medusa stones. Grab a few of those before I head out. Yeah, you guys probably didn't hear earlier because you weren't on, but I had to go back and get that stone idol, and we just got done completing Trenton. I had to get the Serenity Helm because you need that Serenity Helm when you go to the Sea Caves. If you don't have it, you're in for a rude awakening. And I'm sure you hadn't been that far to that point yet, Poser, to figure that out, but it's pretty crucial to get that item. You don't have to have it, absolutely, but it helps a real tremendous amount. There's the Medusa stones. Okay, buy those. Let me check and see if there's any books
Yes?
that I'm missing. Not for her. So let's check Lux. Is he missing any books? Nope. Okay.
Goodbye.
We are good. Yeah, Wizardry 1 does have lords.
Yes?
They also have samurai, I think, and bishops. But they're different. They're all different. And ninjas. In those games, though, Wizardry 1 through 5, you can't have a ninja and a lord in the party together.
You bellowed?
They are opposite alignments. Lords have to be good, and ninjas have to be evil.
Yes?
But in Wizardry 6, that changes. They get rid of the concept of alignment. Yeah, you're right, Poser. This is the guy responsible for the missing person. I'd already gone through all that. He had kidnapped my bard, and I got him back. Basically, you have to complete a quest for him, and then you can get your guy back.
I spot new victim.
Okay, let's go to the Sea Caves. encounter.
A simple task.
Blood drinkers.
Understood.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Right then.
My speed and initiative's getting so much higher. I get to go before these monsters a lot of times now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a lowered Gabriel in Wizardry 1 through 5. It takes a while because of the randomness.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Wizardry 6, it's hard too to get certain classes like Ninja.
Right then.
Understood.
It shall be so.
That porta potty's working out so well. It's nice having an area attack spell that can also kind of disable the enemies a little bit from the gadgeteers.
With pleasure. Understood. Understood.
It shall be so.
Yeah. That's a good point there, Gabriel.
Negative energy is gone.
I agree. I don't like having a perfect party. There's something to be said for, you know, not cheating and earning your way, basically, when you play these games, building the characters up and them having flaws. I remember the gold box games, you could do that modify command on the characters and like raise their strength, all their attributes all the way to the max. And a lot of people would do that. And I just find that boring. Like, what's the point of playing a game if you're going to have overpowered stuff? I just don't understand that. Yeah, it's I mean, it's okay occasionally to cheat on something, but if you're doing it a lot or you're making yourself overpowered, what's the point? I mean, why even play a game? You're taking all the fun out of it. That's what I mean by that. Like, I'll mess around with hex editors and stuff just more for curiosity than anything, to see what would happen, but it doesn't make it fun to actually cheat on a game by, you know, buffing your characters up by modifying data files or that kind of stuff. For me, I mean, some people I know find that fun, but yeah, that's true. The having a wide variety of things to choose from gives a ton of replayability. Just so many combinations. Plus, the races. There's so many race combinations. Like, I never really even talk about that, but some of these races get special abilities. Like, let me show you. Where is that? There's a place you can see. Well, like here, for example, the android. He has android immunities. There's a way to see what they are somewhere. See if I can find it. But it'll show, like, you know, certain races get bonuses against magic of certain types, or cold, or poison, or whatever. Where in the world is it? There's so many things in this user interface, it's hard to find things sometimes. Maybe it's here. Let's see. These are current personal effects. Those are all based on items. Maybe you can only see it on the create character screen. These are skills. That's magic. And this is items. That's her level. I don't know. I can't find it. Click on the race's name. Yeah, I'm hovering over. There's nothing there. Here's where you can change their personality mid-game, or their portrait if you get tired of a portrait. I don't see it in here either. Yeah, I don't know. I know when you're creating the characters for sure you can see it there. But anyway, you're having a combination of races and professions. I mean, that's sweet. Okay, now we get to go underwater.
I foresee an easy victory.
With pleasure.
Let's try our vaporizer on this, because these have a lot of hit points and they're hard to penetrate. If we can get a kill like that, we'll get lucky. Let's use a strobe light too.
It shall be so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have to go underwater with scuba equipment, and I have it. Otherwise you'll drown. But the cool thing is, just to show you how much detail is in this game, the android doesn't need to breathe underwater. So he does not need scuba equipment, which, you know, makes sense. All other races do, because they breathe. That's pretty cool.
Understood.
Let's use the porta potty.
Right then.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Destroy.
Oh, you entered at another location? Okay. I wonder, did you go through the Umpani area? Because I don't know how to get through the Umpani area going backwards. This is the only way I've ever gone. Ah, okay. I've gone backwards into the Upani area.
Understood. Understood.
Let's do that one.
Right then. Gotcha.
Where is... There it is.
It shall be so.
Yeah, but you know, now that I think about it, the Impani area also had scuba equipment. Because when I came back out that way before, there was a shed that had it in there. So you probably grabbed them and just forgot about that. Because even that direction, you have to go underwater.
Understood.
Right then.
I don't need to cast that yet. Let's do...
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Let's turncoat one of them. It never works. Turncoat has such a low success rate. Ah, it worked. Because my level's high enough compared to theirs. So that one turned. It's on my side. You can see the little arrow there.
It shall be so.
You got killed after going under and 2 weird creatures wiped out your party and you never went back. Now I gotta kill this one. Because it won't attack me, it's just gonna sit there.
Understood.
Because it's on my side now. It's no longer turncoat. So if you attack it, they can turn back. Okay.
What is your will? It shall be so.
Yes.
Yeah, so you probably never ran across Nessie then, did you? Because Nessie is for sure when you go this direction. I think there might be a crossroads where you can run in. Yeah, there is. There's an area where you can run into her once you get far enough from the Umpani place. But maybe you didn't see her yet.
Creature detected here.
More crabs. What kind are these? Oh, these are a little weaker.
Understood.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Good enough. Gotta love insanity. Oh, did that survive with 2 hit points? Can't tell now. Oh wow, there were 9 or 10 of those. There's a lot of them.
With pleasure.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
These things are pretty water resistant, so the paralyze doesn't work too well on them. Yeah, that boiling blood spell is awesome against these because they don't have much fire resistance, if any. No, they do. They're 40%. Imagine if it wasn't 40%. Finally, I can start seeing mental and divine resistances because my mythology skill's high enough. Those are really hard to detect on the enemy. You have to have a really high
With pleasure.
Understood.
mythology.
Understood.
But yeah, the only reason why I've done 2 gadgeteers like this because I've played this game several times, of course, and I realized late in the game, I'm like, man, if I had 2 gadgeteers,
Yes.
I would really be able to do some crazy magic point free attacks. And so it's an investment because you have to spend all that time with them being crappy. And then eventually they, in the end, they turn out to be awesome. Okay, now these guys are really strong psionics. So I'm going to cast Soul Shield here.
With pleasure.
To protect myself.
Right then.
They can do some major damage. Hey, Higher Ground Gaming. Welcome back. So did you make more progress when you with your Wizardry 8 play? Still having fun? Nice. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Yeah, these things will start hitting me with some shrill sounds and insanity. And there's Hex. Which Hex isn't that big of a deal, but it can make it where you can't use your Gadgeteer items actually. Because it lowers your intelligence by, I don't know, 30, 40. And you can become so dumb that you can't use the actual item. Because it'll reduce your engineering skill and everything too. I learned that the hard way.
Understood. Understood.
Okay, let's... I don't think they're fire resistant. Let's do a firebomb.
With pleasure.
Right then.
It shall be so.
You got through the monastery? Good. So you're outside. That's nice. Being outside is where the world starts opening up for you.
Understood. Understood.
Oh, that one's paralyzed.
Understood.
Let's hit that one. Wow. That microwave ray can reach all the way over there. Look how tiny that guy is back there. That is long distance.
Right then.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Now, is this your first time playing that game? Higher Ground Gaming? Boom. Look at that. Okay. Rest for a split second to get stamina back. And then we're going to come over here and go underwater. I'll show you what happens if you go underwater without... It says drowning, you see that? And you'll actually end up dying.
Creatures.
Acid wings. I gotta fight those before I can go over there.
Let's attack. Now is the time.
Let's check out the resistances. Now see, these have more resistances. 75% fire. You definitely don't want to use water spells on them. So fighters are better against these. But
understood.
I got what I got, so let's still shoot the microwave ray.
Understood.
And very low chance of the vaporizer working, but we'll try it. And instead, I should cast a buff type spell. Let's cast Superman on my ranger.
With pleasure.
And then Bard, Rousing Drums.
So.
That should work. Is there any way to break through the glass in the monastery to get the items you see? Yes. Yes, there is. I don't know if you want me to tell you how, but yes, there is a way to do that. Yeah, in fact, if I remember right, you have a samurai. So there's some armor, some good armor in there for your samurai. Whoa. Man, they just really did a lot of acid breathing, but we'll use our imbalanced dulcimer of mending. Okay, yeah, like Poser said, there's a machine in one of the rooms that you got to go into. You have to use a key to get into that room. There's a special room in the upper level, and it's got a dial on it, and you turn the dial all the way to the right, and then you turn the machine on, and it sends out vibrations and it destroys the glass. So, since you asked for me to tell you, that's the only reason why I told you that. Because I don't like giving out spoilers when people don't want to know. Ego whip. There we go.
With pleasure.
Understood. Understood.
Right then.
Is he out of ammo? Sure is.
Okay.
Still did 67 damage even when they're 75% fire resistant. That's pretty insane. Oh, good. So you did destroy the glass? Good. Okay. Arrows. Wow, I should have bought more arrows when I was... That overloads her? I really don't want to do that. This stuff doesn't weigh much. Maybe it'll be just enough if I get rid of it. No, doesn't look like it. Oh well. She's just a little overloaded. It's in the room with the computer. Oh no. If you destroyed the glass with that machine... Oh, you're just saying that the machine was in the room with the computer and bookcase. That's the only one you can't get into. No, that should... If you broke the glass elsewhere, then that room should be broken too. It breaks the glass in the entire building.
Pleasure.
Unless you did something different than I've never done before.
Right then.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Because, yeah, that machine should have broke that glass as well.
My inner balance has returned.
Right. Much better.
The negative energy is gone.
Man, these things hit their hit points.
Understood. Understood.
I think I'm going to get closer.
With pleasure.
Yeah, there's a little bitty secondary weapon in that room, and there's a fellowship pass in that room. And I think maybe something else too. So yeah, you definitely want to get in there.
With pleasure.
Exterminate.
No, you don't open it with the computer. It is that machine breaks that glass. Okay, good. It's probably you saw it before you used that machine and just forgot to go back there. There we go. See, that's where regular weapons did a lot better than magic. Oh, hey, look, here's a swallower up here. There's two of them. These guys are funny. They'll actually swallow your party members like I was talking about before. And your guy will be missing until you can kill them. They'll be digesting you.
Understood. Understood.
I don't even really need to cast anything on them.
Right then. Right then.
It shall be so.
Destroy.
Instant death fail. There, got an instant kill from my rogue. Okay, here we go.
Destruction confirmed.
His fire resistance is only 40%.
Understood. Understood.
Right then.
Ranger got an instant kill on him. Okay, that was pretty easy. Here we go, underwater. I need to equip my scuba gear. He doesn't need to, though.
Nice.
Ankh of Speed or Amulet of Healing? I think I'll do Ankh of Speed. Endurance is probably more important. Yeah, because that's an Amulet of Life. That's not even healing. That's just to resurrect, so I don't need that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, mythology does pay off. I mean, if you memorize all the monsters, you would technically probably wouldn't need it. Once you get the name of the monster, at least.
More beasts.
If you have a certain level and know the name of the monster, that's all you'd need. But I don't have all that memorized. I mean, there's just no way. Now, it's important to cast light before you go in here, because you cannot cast heat spells underwater. So I'm going to get all my casting out of the way. Other types of spells you can, but not fire-based. And gadgets, I don't... Ooh, yeah, I don't think gadgets work under here. At least some of them don't. Like the boiling blood one isn't going to work under here. I don't know if the prismatic missile one will. So here we go, guys.
Potential danger here.
Ah,
Worthy opponents.
yeah, this is... I definitely need Soul Shield here.
With pleasure.
Okay, let's try our porta potty. That I would think would work,
Right then.
but it is an electronic device, so I don't know. Pretty sure this won't work, but we'll try it.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Looks like he needs more ammo too.
Gotcha.
Man, I should have got more arrows. I wasn't paying attention when I was shopping. Hey, Foul Goblin.
This is bad.
Yeah, the microwave ray doesn't work. Did... I think the noxious fumes did, though. Let me look. Yeah, so the porta potty does work. Okay. So it's just any fire-based spell won't work. Strobe light is not fire-based, though, so that, I think, would work. Oh! It might be fire. Yeah, that one may not work either. I'm gonna have to run closer. Where's my rest all?
With pleasure.
Right then.
Oh, there's some right here. There's 3, so they're coming toward me. Well, only that one is, because that one's back there. Okay. I need to figure out a game plan here. I'm going to see if I can try to silence this Battle
Shall be
Lord.
so.
He'll cast Element Shield.
Gotcha.
It reminds you of SpongeBob. That's funny. Silence failed. Shoot.
Destroy.
Yeah, we're heading, Foul Goblin, we're heading over to the Sea Caves. I have the Serenity Helm, and so we can go to try to meet Martin and get the object that we need from him. Critical object.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Did my... yeah, the strobe light won't work either. It had technical difficulties. Okay, so this is where the Gadgeteers, in this particular case, isn't working out too well. So she really has no items. She'll just shoot her Omni gun. And he'll keep using that.
With
There you go.
pleasure.
Phew, thank goodness Insanity didn't work on me. That would have been a bad one. 'Cause I do not have Sane Mind. I had a ring of Sanity, but I unequipped it on my bishop to put on the scuba gear.
Algelasta.
See, that Battle Lord's like 100% resistant. He just took 0 damage. Yeah.
Much better.
Construction
I'm just going to use weapons here.
destroy.
Thank goodness that Insanity hasn't worked. Okay, time to get closer.
Instruction. Instruction confirmed.
It shall be so.
And the magic mirror to reflect their spells back wouldn't even be effective really because they're so magic resistant. I think it was 90% air, so this whirlwind will do a tiny bit of damage. Yeah, these guys are a lot tougher than what I'm used to. They've got good defenses against my attacks. Yeah, that guy's still got 86 hit points. These are only 20% fire resistant, but you can't use fire underwater. Okay. Dang, she's out of arrows again.
Gotcha.
Do a whirlwind again. That did pretty well. Luckily, I have Soul Shield. If I didn't have Soul Shield cast, I would have probably been dead by now or in really bad shape. Ooh, blinded him. Okay, the Battle Lord's dead. He's the scary one. I'm running low on arrows, so let's do the armor piercers. Oh, he's got some over here. Okay.
With pleasure.
Yes, there is a bunch of bats in that room. Higher ground gaming, so yep, you found the right machine. And you'll know when you use it because it shakes the whole screen.
What is your will?
Yes.
Whew, okay. Nessie's one of the cooler fights in this game. Ooh, Medusa stones laying around. Take those. That's a turnaround, so I don't need to go that direction. Oh, see something. Oh, it's an empty bottle. Sweet. Glad you broke the glass. Now you can get those special items. I think there's 3 areas you need to go if you want to get all the items.
I spot new victim.
7 Buccaneer Ghosts. Okay. I get to dispel undead.
With pleasure.
Let's see what these guys' resistances are. So they're immune to pretty much everything. And the resistances are high, except Divine is 65. That's the lowest. I think I'm actually going to cast Soul Shield first.
With pleasure.
She's just going to shoot.
It shall be so.
Tempted to try the silent liar on him.
It shall be so.
Okay.
Yeah, it silenced a few of them.
Segundas.
Yeah, Wizardry 1 is so far in the past. I mean, it was the first one, the first RPG. It is very, very, very primitive. So it might be hard for you to enjoy. You might have to just jump straight to Wizardry 6. That's when it gets really fun and gets cool. You know what? I'm going to work on her throwing. Let's see what else I can throw. To save my arrows, might as well work on getting her throwing up. It doesn't look like I see any. Let's split these. There we go. Okay, now I can do my dispel
With pleasure.
as I get closer.
It shall be so. It shall be so.
The silenced ones are running up to me, of course. So I'm going to have to kill them first. I think I'm going to walk this direction at least. I'm behind them. They're all in a row. So we'll see what Dispel does now.
Cannot be.
Yeah, that was pretty weak. It did paralyze one. The Dispel Undead, I wished it scaled up. Like as you got more powerful. It's really strong in the beginning because that's when you're weak.
With pleasure.
But then late game, it's not very useful.
Destroy.
Weapons are definitely better against these too, compared to magic.
I am without.
I'm injured.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Bloody ammo.
Algerasta.
Yeah, Higher Ground Gaming says his artifact skill's too low to identify the Tuxedo. Yeah, that's always a problem
Destroy.
in the beginning of the game. Unless you start dedicating points to it, which you can do that if you want, especially if you're going to be using magic items. But it'll, as you find more items, it'll automatically go up too, like at random, so you don't have to do it.
It shall be so.
It all depends on your style, how you want to play it.
Destruction.
Oh, so the drum won't play underground. Haste. haste won't work. So I wonder if haste is a fire spell. I bet it is. See you, Gabriel. Oh, Poser's leaving? Oh no, I see. Sorry, Gabriel's leaving. Yeah, you bet. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, see you, Higher Ground Gaming.
Destruction confirmed.
It shall be so.
These guys take so much longer to beat down. They keep casting terror. They're not dangerous, they're just more annoying than anything. Unless they can get an insanity to work. My shooting just can't lock in on them. Yeah, magic defenses are useful. Oh, you're welcome, Higher Ground Gaming. There we go. He's not overloaded if he only has 25 equipped.
Better now. Much better.
Destruction confirmed.
Wow, 93 hit points left. Okay, there we go. He's blinded. That means he's gonna run if I don't kill him. There we go. Poor monk still hasn't even gone yet because he was slowed. Speed's only 37 right now. The slow. Oh, my other guys are slowed too. What was their air resistance? Yeah, 85%. That's high. So the noxious fumes from the porta potty won't even do well.
It shall be so.
I'm just gonna run up to him. There we go.
My inner balance has returned.
The negative energy is gone.
Exterminate.
There's a treasure chest. Oh, Helena's insane. It's a good thing you can't cast magic at yourself. She would do some really massive damage to my party. So, worst case, she'll just try to hit with her Ebon staff. No, I have not played Dominions. Ooh, look at that, another vaporizer. So now two of my gadgeteers can have vaporizers at the same time. They both could try instant deaths. I've heard of Dominions, but I haven't played that. What is that?
Much better. Their blood is ours.
56,000 experience. Okay. Let's see here. What's something she's not using? Cure poison. Let's give her the vaporizer. Okay. Rest for a second here. Ooh,
Nice bottom.
don't want that. Let me just open this first. Those are all weak. Looks like I left something back here.
I sense a living being.
Oh, piece of coral. Okay. That's an item to make a custom item somewhere else, I believe. So I definitely want that. Let's see if the vaporizer works. Did I already try that? I can't remember.
Understood.
It should work because I think that's divinity spell.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Let's see what their resistances are. Wow, their water's 140, so the freeze-all's a bad idea. Air's 50%, so we'll do... She's out of magic. He can use his porta potty.
Right then.
It's more epic RPG strategy. Cool. Check that one out too.
Exterminate.
Ah, it does work underwater. Oh, I thought I switched that. Yeah, just attack.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Understood.
Right then. Gotcha.
These fish are fast. They're going before I am.
Destroy.
With pleasure.
Right then. Gotcha.
Boom. I love when that works. That's so cool.
Exterminate.
Nice.
Right. Much better.
Can't do fire.
With pleasure.
Right then. Gotcha.
Understood.
Okay.
Nice.
Right. Much better.
The negative energy is gone.
Okay. There's an item
Look over
back
there.
here somewhere too. Corals. Ooh, arrows. I need those. Fiber. Okay. That'll work out. Is he holding throwing stuff? Oh, that's where my arrows are. I forgot that I had moved all these to my Android to offload weight on the party. Because when they're all over here, it runs the load up on the entire party. Instead, I just wanted him to be overloaded. Okay, that makes me feel better. I'm like, where in the world did all my arrows go? Okay, so I got plenty. There's Medusa stones. There we go. Okay, let's have the ranger do a little auto healing.
Yes? With pleasure. With pleasure.
There we go. Did I pass something up? It's showing something white on the ground. Oh, it's just bullet stones. It's still worth right-clicking on those, though, because it'll increase your artifacts, potentially, even if you're not going to pick them up. Although Higher Ground Gaming's gone, so he doesn't know that unless he
Look over there.
watches this later. Here's Nessie. Now, this is the place where you may not have been, poser. See her? 889 hit points. So I don't know if you... I don't think you probably reached her before. Now this is going to be a challenge. I need to make sure I have all my spells. Which ones am I missing? Missile, magic, enchanted blade. I'm missing chameleon, but I don't think I need that.
Ready.
Let's use some magic nectar. Okay, here we go. Oh! Can I cast Superman outside of combat? Nope, didn't think so.
That is impossible, even for me.
I've used Ale outside of combat, and it did result in Superman. I know that for a fact, and it was outside of combat. So it's strange that you can't cast the spell. So that may be an advantage to use an ale or something, some kind of alcohol.
Our enemies are strong. Let me handle it.
Okay, what level? Yeah, she's level 26. So this is going to be very, very, very hard. Okay, there's no way the vaporizers are going to work. Let me check her resistances. Air. I can't identify. Mental. She's not fire resistant, but you can't use fire underwater. I can't identify mental or divine resistance. Yeah, I'm not sure, Poser, about the ale. It was weird. Sometimes ale actually makes you, like, sick and has other weird effects. I think I need some defensive things here. So first, I'm going to try to rely on my rogue here.
With pleasure.
Let's do Superman on her. He really doesn't have much. Oh, Magic Mirror might work. Let's cast it, because she will cast spells at me. I really need an element shield too. Trying to decide what to cast first. Even soul shield. Actually, razor cloak might not be a bad idea, but I'll wait on that one.
Gotcha.
Holograph projector. That does Guardian Angel. That might be useful. Let's cast that on my bishop since she's got low hit points. Silent Liar. I'm not sure if that'll work. Let's do haste. Oh, haste doesn't work. Forgot about that. And I don't know if insanity will work. Let me try silence. What's her air resistance? 80%. So there's a low chance that that's going to work. Okay, we'll do this and then I'm going to run forward. Yeah, so silence failed. What did she do? Oh, I surprised the opponents. So she didn't even get a chance. Okay. Oh, she's still surprised. Or is she just that far out of range? Let me do Soul Shield Max.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I think she's out of range. So let's do a magic mirror on this gadgeteer. Onward to glory. Okay. We'll try a Razor Cloak if she attacks. She'll probably hit my Ranger. We'll try Insanity.
It shall be so.
And then I doubt Fear's gonna work. Let's do another Guardian Angel on the Bard.
Understood.
Ooh. She just did an earthquake. Oh, Eye for an Eye took effect, but it she only took 6 damage from her own earthquake. Yeah, I think you're right, Poser. The Superman was a random effect.
It shall be so.
Okay, here goes nothing. I'm gonna run forward and have to attack with weapons. Oh, she already killed Korra. Oh, and the android.
To slow me down.
Death claims another victim.
Well, that takes care of the riffraff.
I still don't... I'm still not close enough.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then Royce died.
Death is the final journey.
That's funny. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let me try... I can run past her. It's hard, but you can do it. Let me try something here. Let me do a chameleon.
Yes?
See if she sees me. Okay, so she didn't see me there because I did chameleon. Let's grab this stuff. That's just scuba gear. Now. Oh, that bounced me back up. I didn't want to do that. I could sneak around. So now this is the way to the Impani cave, I believe. Yeah, so if you came out from the Impani cave, you would have went that direction. There's a treasure area I want to go to, though, if I can get to it. I don't know if I can. She's probably going to see me. Yeah. So I can't get by her over there. Let me reload. Let me see if she'll see if I go the other direction. Because the caves... She saw me there too. The cave is right over here somewhere. It's either over here or it's over there. I think. Or it might be back there. This might be the way to get up to the other area where you can get to the sea caves. Let me see if I can run. Do a high level element shield.
With pleasure.
Right then.
If I can get a high level element shield off before I run, I might be able to get past her. Foul Goblin's granddad said there are no shortcuts to glory. That's true. That is true. She doesn't cast Body of Stone, and I can do some damage like this. An Element Shield gets cast. It's feasible I might be able to do something here. Let's try it. Ooh! I just knocked her unconscious. If she can stay unconscious, I have a chance. That would be the Medusa stones. Oh, that was an Impaling stone. It wasn't even a Medusa stone. Okay. Tables have turned. Let me try something here. Let's armor melter.
With pleasure.
You're just gonna shoot. Just do your thing. Okay. Shoot, shoot. Do you have anything useful besides shooting? Go ahead and use your dulcimer to prepare. Ah! Siren's Wail, maybe. No, we'll just heal. Just play it safe. We'll see how long she stays unconscious, though. She may wake up the next round. Now, if I could paralyze her with one of those Medusa stones, that would be really good. Yeah, see, the problem with the melee is if I get up to her and she wakes up, I'm screwed. And plus, I wasted a turn running. I was almost hoping that doing multiple shots, I would keep the unconsciousness going. You know, if I could somehow keep knocking her out, but I don't know. No matter how I look at it, it's very risky. She's down to 675. This is working pretty well. No, sleep wouldn't work on her. She's way too high level. Oh, she's no longer unconscious. That's what I was afraid of.
Understood.
Okay. Let's do Superman on my Gadgeteer, because he has the Medusa stones. And if he can get her paralyzed by doing enough shots, might have a chance. And the armor melt's helping too. Oh, hey, Higher Ground Gaming. Welcome back. A really, really tough battle right now with Nessie, level 26. Ooh, acid bombed me. Even no penetration sometimes with the armor mount. That's crazy. 538 hit points left. She's getting close to being halfway dead. I don't know how much acid bomb's going to do. I do have element shield cast at a high level. So it should produce quite a bit. She doesn't drop any loot directly, but there's some really good treasure behind her in an area, and it's random. And I hope because I'm high level that I'm going to get something good, but I've been in this boat before where you think you get something good and it just ends up being garbage. So just don't know for sure. Okay, need some Medusa stones. What does he have? Impaling. Oh yeah, I didn't take hardly any damage because of the high level element shield there. I think I got this now. As long as she doesn't do something to like do instant kills. Here's the Superman going. He's still only got 2 shots. And she's so resistant, she can't even get poisoned by poison darts, which has a 100% chance to poison. So casters just could not beat this. They would utterly fail. 361 hit points. Armor Melt is probably the least useful spell she could have just cast on me. So that's works out to my advantage. Because Armor Melt only works if you're going to physically attack. And she's not. She's just doing spells. Here he goes. 3 shots. Man, I got really lucky with that one unconscious. You can see I haven't got any more. There's probably like a 0.1% chance. Okay, Bar does to get more. Yeah, I was very lucky. It gave me enough time to get my element shield cast.
It shall be so.
Yeah, got this, no problem now. 140 hit points left. This is one of the moments in the game where the animation is so slow, it slows down all your attacks. Uh-oh, she's breathing. Yeah, element shield just protected me big time there. I lost like hardly no hit points. That's where it's good to have a mix, because if you only had fighters here, she would be just doing massive amounts of damage because you wouldn't have element shield. So having one caster to do that, but then having others that can do actual physical damage, and the armor melt, just it's like a perfect balance. .48 hit points left. Whew. Yeah, it is it might be 2 or 10% on a weapon poser. Like if it says 10% chance, it still is affected by your level versus the enemy level though. That's what's different about Wizardry 8 compared to 6 and 7. If it says 10%, that's only if your levels are equal. If your level's a lot lower, then it's like a tiny % chance.
Life forms
Ooh, killed her. 148,000 experience.
compile.
I think
Level
I am
up
getting
time.
better. Good.
Ah, my talents have been rewarded.
I owe it all to good fortune.
What were you saying, Foul Goblin? There's no shortcuts to glory?
Perfect.
Boy,
My status rises.
that was not a shortcut. Okay. Let's do... Okay, I was just checking to see if it would show the race abilities there. See, his critical strike is 51%. Now in Wizardry 6 and 7, he'd be doing criticals left and right, but he hardly ever gets a critical. And even though it applies only to melee attacks for almost every race except Ninja, or I mean profession except Ninja. Ninja can have thrown criticals, and Rangers can do shooting criticals, but it's not the critical strike. It's ranged combat for them to determine the criticals. So this isn't a percentage. It's only if the levels are equal does it kind of start becoming somewhat accurate. Even in that case, it's not even a direct percentage. She's almost to the point where she could actually change to a fighter, because I think a lot of these need 50 vitality, yeah. But she's not quite there. Take a screenshot. I've beaten Essie several times, but usually I'm higher level by the time I get here. This was a pretty low level attempt. Let's bump this up. There we go. Going for speed. His engineering's 97. That's crazy. Okay, Bishop. Your intelligence is getting close. Let's get you casting quicker. Ooh, Toxic Cloud and Blizzard. I agree. Leveling definitely is the highlight to playing this. Especially since later in the game they're much more rare. This really, the damage is pretty weak. I don't think that's a good thing, because it can cause nausea, poisoning, or unconsciousness, which is good. But I have other damage type spells. Purifying Air would work against those cloud spells, which happen to more and more as you get farther into the game. So that's tempting. But then Sane Mind to be able to restore sanity is tempting too. It works if you get turn-coded. I have Ring that can do that though. And then this does damage in a cone. And it can cause blindness. Does a lot of damage. I think I'm going to do this one. Whew, okay, let's go find our treasure. Let's cross our fingers because this was generated when we came into this area, and you cannot like have it redone. So you can't keep redoing the chest, in other words. Gotta find the entrance. Where is it? Where is it? This is where I started. Maybe I already passed it up. Let's see. I don't want to hit that. That'll push me up somewhere else. Is this it? No? Where are you? I'm pretty sure I don't have to hit one of these. Maybe I do. I thought it was just in the wall. Yeah, that's to get to the sea caves. Here it is. It was just hard to see because the way the wall was. Okay. Now, this is interesting. This is Davy Jones's locker. Higher Ground Gaming says, man, so far the enemies outside are tougher than the ones inside. Very true. Oh, look at all these. Okay, that's no problem. We can do knock knock at a high level. Oh, okay. I need to restore some mana.
Inaccessible.
There we go.
Of course.
I only need 2. What did we get? Looks pretty good so far. Ring of Regeneration. Let's see, what does that do? +4 hit point regeneration. Now that is a nice item. Holy cow. And this greatsword's probably going to be a giant sword. I don't know. We'll see what this is. I won't be able to use it because I don't have a fighter, lord, or Valkyrie. But I'm very tempted next level to, when I get to 50 vitality, to change my rogue. So anyway, we'll see what that is. And this is just regular stud chauces. So there's 2 really good items potentially here. Let me take a look and see if I can identify it. Excalibur! What? I have never got Excalibur in Wizardry 8. I've got it in Wizardry 6 and transferred to Wizardry 7. I have to have a fighter now. There's no... Or a lord. I'll probably do a lord. There's no arguments on that. Gives hit point regeneration. Can cast lightning level 6. Hex 25% chance. Kill 5%. 10 to 45 damage. And +4 to hit. Nice. Wow. That is sweet. I wonder if any of my guys can change. Let me see how close they are. Yeah, look, because this bard's really close. He definitely can't be a lord. His piety's only 15. But he could be a fighter. He can't be a lord. His piety's too low. Her piety's too low. Her strength's too low. So my rogue would probably be the best candidate to switch over to a lord. Actually, my ranger maybe could, but I really don't want to lose the ranger. Okay, anyway, let me give this amazing ring of regeneration to somebody. Who needs +4 hit point regeneration? Any race can use it too, even a fairy. Let's give it to the ranger. He's the one that takes the biggest beating. Wow. For once, awesome items in there. Okay. Now what the difference was, I think, was normally I would actually enter this map area at a much lower level, like level 12 or 13. I wouldn't fight Nessie, but I would enter the level low. And the treasure chest gets generated the first time you go into the level, and then they stick. And this time I waited until I was level, 16 is my lowest. And I obviously just learned that the RPC's level does not seem to impact it because he's way too low level. So that made a big difference with that. Okay, now we're done with that. Let's move on. Hey, Sandor. Nice to see you. Welcome to the Wizardry 8 Let's Play. Let's go over to the sea caves now. Now this is the Umpani one, I believe. Yes, so I'm going to make a note. I don't want to go that way. Where is the... Is this the one? Yes, this is it. Let's make a little note here. So this is Sea Cave entrance. I'll be glad to get out of water here. So where are you from, Sandor? So far we have Brazil, or we have had Brazil, France, and Denmark. Oh, and Indonesia. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we have another country.
Look over there.
Plate mail +2. See, it set me up to have a good fighter and lord. It's just begging me to switch classes.
RFS 81 practice mode.
I wonder if these are the things you ran across before, Poser. These depth dwellers. Are these the things that killed you before? You said you found some weird monsters. Massachusetts for Higher Ground Gaming. And... Or no, wait, MA, is that Maine? Is it Maine or Massachusetts? I think it's Maine, isn't it? Oh, you're Hungarian. It's Alexander in English. Okay. Cool. Well, welcome to the channel. Oh, it is Massachusetts? Okay. Is M-E Maine? I bet it is, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's see here. Just shoot. These things are resistant. Mental could do some damage. Let's see if we can drive him insane then. That would be very helpful.
With pleasure.
We'll do a double insanity on him.
Understood.
Right then.
I'm eager to level up and get that class change so I can start using Excalibur. You're born in Maine? ME? Cool. 3 are insane. Vaporizer killed one. Those have a lot of hit points too. That's it. Oh yes, they're all insane now. I do know where Hungary is. At least the general area. Ego whip. Let's do that.
It shall be so.
Yeah, it's, you gotta love the internet, being able to meet people from other countries, you know, in the comfort of your own home or hometown. That's just really fun, really rewarding. Ego Whip did pretty well.
With pleasure.
These vaporizers are working well too.
Understood.
That one's got a
Understood.
lot of hit points. So does that one. Everybody else aim at that one.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There we go. Czechoslovakia. That, I don't think that's the country anymore. Isn't it called Czech Republic now? Those crabs are kicking your butt. Higher Ground Gaming is playing Wizardry 8 himself, and he just made it outside, and he's getting his butt kicked by crabs, evidently.
Right. Much better.
That one just, because it was insane, just backstabbed and did 50 damage to his friend. Boom. Man, those vaporizers saved me tons of time there.
The negative energy is gone.
I think I killed maybe 4 of them with them. Oh, here's another straggler. Oh, he was insane. He was just standing back there by himself.
Understood. Understood.
I'll be glad to get out of this water and up to the surface.
Right. Much better.
Where I can cast all my spells and rest. I don't want to rest underwater because then my spells will go away potentially. Okay, he's unconscious now. There we go. Vaporizer took care of him.
Right. Much better.
Ready.
Another encounter. Psy sharks. Oh. Obviously they're gonna be using mental attacks on me. So their air resistance is 70%.
Right then. Right then.
Understood. Understood.
I better cast Soul Shield.
With pleasure.
Try to silence them too.
It shall be so.
Budapest is the capital of Hungary. Okay, yeah, definitely have heard of that. So have you played Wizardry 8, Alexander?
Gotcha.
With pleasure.
We just beat Nessie. I don't know if you were here when that happened, but man, she was tough. I got extremely lucky. She was level 26, and I just happened to knock her unconscious. And then I was able to get my element shield off. Plus, then she made a stupid decision to cast armor shield, or armor melt, when she wasn't even attacking me with weapons, so... All of that said, I got lucky.
Understood.
Man, the vaporizers just aren't working. I'm going to use the porta potty.
Right then.
There we go. This would be so hard without Soul Shield and Element Shield, this entire area. Finally killed one of them. Oh, they have a lot of hit points, 200 and something. Oh yeah, these are the things that might have ended your Wizardry 8 career. Yeah, if you don't have Soul Shield especially, these would totally wreck you. And I even have Magic Screen going. You always got to remember that. Magic Screen reduces damage on everything, just in general. Oh, yes.
Is the best teacher.
Level up time. Now, he'd be level 18. I'm trying to think. There's a musical instrument. I think level 17 is the highest you need to... Yeah, I think 17 is the highest you need to use the most powerful musical instrument. But let me check on that. Because if it is, I'm tempted to change his class. Let's see. I can't remember if it's 17 or what it is. Oh, it's 18. Level 18. Yeah. So too early. Can't switch his class yet. Okay. I was gonna try to switch him over to a fighter, but I need one more level to be able to use the most powerful musical instruments. Oh, thank you, Alexander. I'm glad that you enjoyed the videos and that it might encourage you to play Wizardry 8 again. That's awesome. I mean, you'd be the second person to say that now, which is great, because it is such a fun game. Higher Ground Gaming says, my mage just magic missiled my party. Yeah, that happens. And then most of the time that's a reload. You don't want to continue on. Let's see here. Let's get... Yeah, let's work on his close combat in case I end up switching his class. Okay.
These guys will be no problem.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Construction confirmed.
Right then. Right then.
Why in the world did he turn around? Vaporizer is used right there.
Understood. Understood.
Oh, your spell wasn't powerful enough to do much damage to you. Well, that's good. That's a silver lining. You have to look at it that way. What are their divine resistance? 85%. That's why that vaporizer's not working.
I am without missiles. It shall be so.
Just shoot him down. Paralyze failed. Even if the vaporizers are failing, it's okay because it'll gradually increase my engineering, even though it's super high already. It'll just make it that much more likely that I won't fizzle or have technical difficulties. So it's still good training.
With pleasure.
What a weak spell to be casting on me. Sleep. Normally they can do things like Psionic Blast, and it's like the game's taking it easy on me today. Maybe it is because it was so harsh last few times. It's like, well, let's give this guy a break. Okay, we're getting there, guys. I'll make sure there's no items over here. Oh, I was going to tell you, Higher Ground Gaming, I think you were off when I said this earlier. If you ever see items on the ground, like even bullet stones, that you wouldn't pick up, you still want to right-click on them because there's a chance it'll increase your artifact skill on one of your party members. Tell me your opinion about Might Magic 6. Not Heroes, I'm curious. Want to play that as well in some time. It's a really good game. I played it a really long time ago, so my memory on it's pretty foggy. But it's the Might Magic games are very solid, and 6 is no exception. The only thing I don't care for it about, which I was telling some of these guys before, was you have 4 party members, which that doesn't kill it. You know, it could still be a lot of fun, but I like to have 6 for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's more variety. But that's the only thing I can say. But I think it's definitely worth playing. If you haven't played it before, you should. Poser 714's opinion, yeah, he says he thinks Might Magic 6 is as good as Wizardry 8. So that's his opinion on it. We are to the sea caves. Okay. Now there's several items that we have to get that are mandatory.
See something.
This is a gadgeteer item, long metal tube. Now, I gotta remember what that's for. Let me see, let me look it up. 'Cause I sure as heck can't remember. Okay. Oh, wow. This is a really good gadget, guys. I have both of these so I can make it. Wow. This, do I have level 18? I do. I'm just barely high enough level. This is going to be my best gadget yet. I've never had this before. I'm looking for the vacuum pump. There it is.
First class.
Negate air. It does asphyxiation, which is a mass kill spell that alchemists get. Or actually, wait a minute. I think in this game, it might be mages that get it. There's something weird about that, I remember. Regardless, that it's a mass kill spell. Can suffocate if successful. Wow. Oh, it's really heavy though. Look at that. It weighs 24. Compared to some of these other gadgets. This one's 1.5. 4. So that's the trade-off. They're making it weigh a lot. So who are we going to give it to? Does he want it or does she want it? She's got her microwave ray and strobe light. Yeah, I'm going to give it to him. So he's overloaded now. If he can drop 4 pounds, it looks like, let's see. Oh, he only has to drop 1 pound. Okay. I'm not using this anymore, the lightning rod. So I put that out there. There, now he's not overloaded. Wow, okay. This is going to be fun. So Alexander, in Wizardry 8, there's a class called the Gadgeteer. And they're basically kind of like an engineer. And they can make various high technical items that can cast some really powerful spells. So it's the only class that can use and make these gadgets. So it's a way to have powerful spellcasters without having to actually use magic points at all. And so this is my first time I'm going to beat the game with 2 Gadgeteers. I've had 2 Gadgeteers before, but I never got this far with them. I just I didn't like the composition. This party's got a much better composition. So this is becoming super powerful, having 2 of them at this point in the game. But anyway, that's what those gadgets are. They're only used by Gadgeteers. Okay, I'm going to rest real quick.
A simple task.
Just got woke up. So we try it.
Right then.
I don't even have to target the enemies. It doesn't even hit an area. It just hits everything. We'll do strobe light. Let's freeze all unless their water's high. Oh, their water is high, 95%. Let's do fire then.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Asphyxiation didn't work on these. That's okay. It'll be very useful in a lot of areas. And I could keep trying it. It may end up actually working. That's just how asphyxiation is. I'll try it again.
Right then.
It's just like the vaporizers.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Yeah, I know for sure I've never finished. Ooh, I just charmed it. I've never finished Mind Magic 6. In fact, I don't think I got even that far into it. I gotta shoot this guy down.
Confirmed.
Understood.
We're just really lucky. The times we're in where we can play all these old games
Energy is gone.
that are amazing that so many people don't know about.
Yes?
And we don't have to. Some of them are even free because they just don't cost anything, or they're cheap, you know. So we're just really fortunate. But it makes it hard to decide what you're going to play, because we do have so many choices. That's the way I came in. Okay. Let's try going left first. Oh, look. Yeah, here's a bunch of loot and a treasure chest. Oh, let's hope it's a good one. I'm already extremely happy with the Excalibur find, so I'd be okay even if there's junk in here. So here's another mandatory item, the hook and line. We needed that. Mystic arrows, that's good. Uncle dexterity, here we go. Yeah, GOG is awesome, GOG. Yeah, true. Didn't have Google. I had to dial into bulletin board systems to talk with people. I actually had my own bulletin board system when I was in high school, 1991, I think. And it was called the Immortal BBS. That was fun. My parents bought me my own phone line, and I only had the one phone line, so only one person could log into my BBS at a time. But it was just fun, you know, playing around with that kind of stuff. Well, let's try this first. This might be a Philosopher's Bane. That's okay.
Splendid.
Okay, yeah, this is all just normal equipment. That's nothing important. That's okay. Nothing crazy there.
I foresee an easy victory.
Ooh, black slimes. Oh no, these are mediocre. Okay. I fought some black slimes a while back and they were really hard. Let's see if the negate arrow will work on them.
Understood.
I'm just tempted to let my gadgeteers do the work here. These are cool looking. Ooh, it just blinded. Diseased. That's the first time I've been diseased in this game. Blinded, nauseated, and diseased. Yeah, so these are a little more challenging.
Right then.
Understood.
Okay. Let's check out the resistances real quick. So fire or mental works pretty well. So let's do firebomb.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
He's out of arrows again?
Gotcha.
Instruction confirmed.
Second reload for you, higher game. Yeah, the info screens are very helpful on the monsters. You have to have a good mythology skill, though, or you won't get much information out of them. Which is cool. That's awesome, because then you could work at leveling that up if you want to. Okay, he's overloaded. He's still overloaded. Here, let's try something else. Let's put those there. There we go. Okay, that works.
Understood. Understood.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Right
So
then.
far, the asphyxiation hasn't worked on these. What's their air resistance? Oh, it's 80%. Okay.
Right. Much.
So he's diseased still. I need to cure that.
Yes?
I think I have that spell somewhere. Where is it? There it is.
Creatures.
Reminds you of the spell Scan in Final Fantasy VIII.
Right then. Right then.
Understood. Understood. Understood.
Okay, that should be good enough. They don't have many hit points, which is good. Boom. Okay, what did it drop? Double dust, okay.
My inner balance
Yes?
has returned.
Oh, all my spells had worn off. I'll go ahead and do Shadowhound again, because it's been a while.
You bellowed.
Waiting. Understood.
There we go. Okay. Is that a spot too? It is, okay. I'm gonna put a note here because this part gets really confusing. We're gonna say it's a Y in cave. It's very easy to get lost in this cave. Okay, so now we're going to put another note. Because the overhead map here doesn't show you very well what's going on here. But we're going to put entrance. So this is one entrance. And there's another one over here. I think... See, it's already confusing looking at this. I'm going to put right here. I don't want to put it on top of that note. So that's another one. And then right here, we have another. So then that way I can know if I get to those dot points, I can go a different way. Alright, so let's try this one first. Oh, okay, see you, poser. And at some point, one of these makes you slide down and you fall. Oh, wow. So I'm back to where I started. Okay. Let me look at that again. So this way, is there any other way to go? Or does it always circle you around? It's a complete circle. Okay, well that's good to know. So did I go over here? That's where I came in. Okay, so let me go back to that Y. Where was it? That's south. Okay, so let's go north. Oh. See, that's why it's so confusing. It looks like I'm in the same place, but I have actually, I think, gone up a ramp. You see this? When I go down and up, it shows more and less layers. Yeah, see, this is the wrong layer. I'm actually up higher now. That's one of the things I do not like about this auto mapper. Poser 714's dog walk skill increased to 99. That's funny. Okay, so that's definitely a circle going right. What if I go straight? I think this is where I came from. Pretty sure. But this area, don't think I explored. Go backwards. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same spot. Okay. That's really confusing. So let's go over here. Yeah, this is heading me, or making me go back out. But I got the hook, which I needed. And there's another cave coming up. There's 2 or 3 more entrances. More rock crabs.
Right, practice mode.
Understood.
Let's check the resistance real quick. Fire is the least.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Too insane. It's not bad. Yeah, I think I'm going to be, this will probably be my last battle for this stream. Because it's been about 3 hours since I started the stream. It's pretty long. But it's been a fun one. This still can't believe I got Excalibur. Now it's just a matter of waiting. Ooh, look at that beautiful strobe light. It's going to hit that cone. Let me push up so you can see. There's the cone. It's going to hit all 5 of those.
Understood.
Ooh, I'll do a psionic fire too. It'll do the same thing.
With pleasure.
Hit in cone fashion. Piercing pipes too.
It shall be so.
Oh, I used the wrong item. That's silly. I thought I was using the one for asphyxiation. Negative air is what I want.
With pleasure. Understood.
It shall be so.
Yeah, moon in the water. That's a glitch. I actually showed that in my review of this game. I saw that before. That's pretty funny.
Much better. Right then.
Understood. Understood.
There's a lot of glitchiness with the graphics in this game. But luckily it doesn't crash very often. I've only had it happen once.
Right. Much better.
The negative energy is gone.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. The moon in the water. And as I turn to the right, part of it's blocked out. What if I go forward? Oh, now it disappeared. It moved. There it is. That's funny. Well, guys, thanks for joining the stream. That was a lot of fun. I'll be doing it again sometime soon, and it was nice meeting you, Alexander, over in Hungary. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time.